Hey folks, hope you're having a great Friday. If you saw Wednesday's mail day video, midweek mail day video, I did that because I thought I had a lot of stuff coming in towards the latter end of this week, and I was correct. I have a ton of stuff that came in the past couple of days. I've also got a couple of BGS cards that I sent off late last week after last Friday's video, and I'll show you what those grades were. I probably saw them in the thumbnail, so it shouldn't really be a surprise. But I'll tell you why I got them graded now versus holding off and what I'm going to do with the Acuna. But I'm going to start off with a couple of non-baseball pickups real quickly. Got this Stidham, Jarrett Stidham. He's probably going to be the Patriots quarterback to replace Tom Brady. So picked this up for cheap. It was like $5 plus shipping and handling from eBay. Got these from the Blowout Forums. This Zion and Ja Mosaic rookies. Don't remember what I paid on those. I think most of this stack came from one person on the Blowout Forums, maybe a couple of people, I'm not really sure. This all came from one person on the Blowout Forums. But these are mostly going to be, I think, PSA submission cards. I love, and I've said this several times, I love picking up cards that are currently $2, $3, $5, $10 per card value, get them graded, but PSA, by the time they get back 3 months, 6 months later, they are $40 cards. So I was excited to get these lots. You'll see a lot of repetitiveness in this too, a lot of the same cards. But this Luis Urias green out of 99, out of 2017 Bowman Mega. Urias, I'm going to run through them super quickly. And I didn't pick up, I mean, not all these cards are cards that I want to send off. They were just included in the lot. So Dominic Smith, rookies, Estuary Ruiz, first Bowman Blue out of 150, Ruiz Gold Shimmer out of 50, Luis Urias Bowman Chrome Purple out of 250, Blue Shimmer out of 150, a couple of these throw-ins, a couple of gold Future is Bright cards, this Freddie Peralta Independence Day out of 76 has a little bit of a dinged corner down there, some Nick Senzel. Did well on Nick Senzel stuff in these lots. Pink Refractors. Lourdes Gurriel Purple Bowman Mega out of 150. I'm sorry, 250. A couple, actually no, a few. I was about to say, spoiler alert, there are 3 of these. These are Refractors out of 2019 Topps Chrome, numbered out of 250. So excited to pick those up. I'm hoping he does. The Reds have sorry if you're a Reds fan, you have a very weak team up there in Cincinnati. He, I think, will be the star for the next few years, next couple of years at least. I just think he's a good contact hitter. He was in the minors. If he can, hopefully he can carry that over to the majors. And if he does, he'll be the star on that team for sure to probably replace Joey Votto. Got these Victor Robles Bowman Chrome rookies, blue out of 150. Joey Bart Purple. Joey Bart Sparkle, Luis Urias Paper, Gleyber Torres Refractor. This is out of 2018 Bowman Chrome, numbered out of 499. Some blue Gurriel Torres Heritage rookies. Yohan Moncada Refractors. Joey Bart Purple, Nick Senzel Gold, Royce Lewis Mega. Soroka, Urias, some Robles that he threw in. Some sparkles again of Joey Bart. Lots of Lourdes Gurriel. Luis Garcia out of 2017. That's a purple out of 250. Mega 250. Blue Shimmers out of 150. Lourdes Gurriel Refractor out of 499. Garcia Blue out of 150. Green out of 99. Victor Robles. Oh, this was just stuck in here, I guess. Oh, these are different. Hold on. Let me divide these because these are from a different place. Got this off of eBay. So that was all. What you just saw was from one person on the Blowout Forums. This was from eBay. It's Brandon Lau Black out of 67. This is my second black. One is at PSA right now. This is numbered 42 of 67. Jackie Robinson's number. eBay 101. Just kidding. These I went to my local card shop earlier in the week, actually last weekend. I have 2 local card shops. One is just a mile, 2 miles from where I live. The other one is about 25 minutes. It's actually closer to where I work. But I went down to the other one, the farther one, on Saturday, rummaged through his he has tons of stuff. He has a huge shop. Rummaged through his shoe boxes and picked out these cards. Gave me a great deal. But picked up a Luis Arias Chrome Update. This Kyler Murray rookie was like, he had $10 on it. I think he probably ended up giving it to me for $5. Another Arias, Lonzo Ball, second-year cards. Luis Arias, Miguel Amaya, this Kirk. He was selling it for $3, and I think I probably ended up getting it for like $1.50, $2. PJ Washington, Anthony Simmons, some more Arias, Bobby Witt Jr. out of 2020 Chrome, and some PJ Washingtons. And then these came from another guy on the Blowout forums. Gleyber Torres, Devers, Freed Auto, Flaherty X-Fractor. I don't think it's numbered, X-Fractor. This is a Refractor Devers, some Rosarios, an Albies Pink, Andujar Refractor, and a Rosario Refractor. I'll close my door, my daughter just ran back here. All right, these are all from one guy. I'm gonna take these out. I'll show you these in a second, but just a bunch of good flagship rookie cards. And these are all in the very back. It is all 2020 Home Run Challenge cards from Topps. So if there is a 2020 season, those might turn out to be pretty good. There's another Mike Trout. Brandon Lau, Walgreens Yellow. Got these Nick Senzel's Opening Day red foils, Dustin May. Base, regular Topps, Dustin May. Scratch off Vlad. Bunch of Hero Chrome, Topps Chrome Update, which is great. These 85 throwbacks, Eloy Jimenez rookie. And a lot of minor rookies, but you never know when these guys down the road might turn out to be good. Ketel Marte, black out of 670, and Diaz. Foil, Andrew Benintendi, Ichiro Action. Marco Chavis, Brendan Rodgers, Alex Verdugo, that is an Action Verdugo. Austin Riley, Kyle Tucker, that guy, Tony, some Carter Kibooms. Jeff McNeil, Tatis, second-year cards. There's a foil Tatis. Gleyber Yellow. Soto, Jordan, Acuna foil. Acuna, Miguel Andujar, Brandon McKay. Just a great selection of cards. Black Bryce Harper, Black Machado, I think those are at $199. And then finally, these are sort of the better cards. A Jesus Luzardo auto out of it's a silver pack auto. Shohei Ohtani out of 99. Carter Kieboom, pink refractors. Austin Riley pink. Acuna base 2018 Topps Chrome. Keston Hiura pink, which these are two really good ones. Eloy, Alonso, Alex Young, that's our Nick Solak out of 199, I think, yeah. Logan Webb out of 25. Nate Lowe out of 199. Baez, vintage stock. Dubon. And then, this is the last little stack from this guy. Dylan Cease. Which I'm not really, that's an advanced stack card out of 300. Dylan Cease gold. AJ Puck gold. Kyle Tucker foil. Nico Horner foil. Carter Kieboom black out of 199. Eloy foil. Here some cheap autographs. Eloy, Tatis, and Guerrero. So ran through just a giant stack of cards really quickly there for you. Now I want to talk about the two BGS cards. If you saw my Mail Day Friday last week, you saw these. And after I filmed that, I made that video, I was talking to my wife about the Acuna, and she was asking what I wanted to do with it, and I said, I don't really know. It'd be nice to hold long term. We just already saw the grade, so not really. It's 9.5, came back at 9.5. Woo. I said, I don't really know. I kind of want to hold on to it for a while, but I'm kind of interested to see what I could get out of it. Now, I am the type of person who, I have a very small PC, personal collection of cards that, and PCs, they're cards that I want to hold for, you know, decades, potentially. Just cards I really love, like this Ted Williams autograph back here. This is a PC card. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm not going to sell that. No plans to sell it. I just love it. I've loved it since I was a kid. I've wanted one since I was a kid. Then I have long-term holds of players who maybe I got at a decent price, and I think there'll be something down the road. And so I'm holding those cards. And I have cards to flip fairly quickly to help pay for the other stuff, mostly the PC cards. This one I think would probably fall into the long-term category, but I know that a lot of people, or I speculate rather, that a lot of people are card rich, cash poor. And this is a very, very highly sought after card. I'll show you the other. Let's go ahead and show you the grades. 9, 5, 10 on both of these. The Austin Meadows Red Refractor Auto out of 5 and the Sapphire Acuna. And let me grab a little stand so I can shove this in the back and talk about it while you look. So, there are a lot of people out there who would love to have this card, but they don't have the cash. And I'm one of those folks. I knew I wanted this for a little while, so I was sort of putting away some funds here and there for it. But I speculate a lot of people are card rich, cash poor. They would love it. They have cards that they have a little disposable income every now and again, so they'll buy a nice card here and there, but they rarely ever have that high, that huge amount of disposable income that they can buy a really nice card like this. My daughter's coming in. So what I told my wife I might do is throw it up on the forums, and when I say forums to her, she knows I mean the blowout forums, and put it up for trade with a fairly high trade value assigned to it, because one, I'm not in a huge rush to move it. Two, if I'm going to trade it versus sell it, then I want a little more in my favor out of it. And it's a situation where with this one card, I have the supply, or there's not a ton of supply out there. So I'm someone who has part of the supply. There's a lot of demand for it. So, there's going to be a little bit of a value trade-off there. And I feel like there are a lot of folks, especially on the forums, who are really good at buying cards for $100, $200 raw, having them graded. They become $300, $400 cards, holding them for a couple of years. They become $1,000 or $1,500 cards. So I feel like there are a lot of folks on these forums who do that. So they could potentially pick up this card instead of having to pay $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 out of pocket. The cash value of the transaction into it from their end might be $2,000 or $3,000 versus going out and paying that higher, twice as much in the cash value. So I told her I thought I'd probably put this on the forums for trade with a fairly high trade value, just to see if there were any takers out there. But in order to do that, I wanted to have it graded. So Friday night, I decided I was going to have it sent off to BGS on Saturday. And so Saturday, I sent that and the Meadows off on a 2-day submission. It was received by Beckett on Monday. We're both here in Texas. They had it graded on Wednesday, sent it out yesterday, and I got it today. So I'm probably going to throw that up on the forums, the blowout forums, for trade. If it doesn't get traded, I'm absolutely fine with that. If it does get traded, I'm interested to see what I could get for it. I'm the type of guy, I started to say this a few minutes ago and I digressed a little bit. I'm the type of guy who gets more value out of saying I've owned a card versus having a card in my collection. So there are very few cards that I consider PC cards, like the Williams, like the Mantle Griffey autograph from '94 Upper Deck I have. And I get a lot of pride, or a lot of value out of saying that I've owned the card. So I've owned a 52 Topps Mantle, I've owned a 51 Bowman Mantle, I've owned Tito 6 Cobbs, Gowdy Garrigs and Ruths, Nolan Ryan rookies, and higher end stuff out of the past 10 or 15 years, Trout rookies. I don't own a couple of those things now, but I don't, for the most part, own those cards now, but I've owned them. And I get the joy out of saying I've had these cards at one time, I've held them, I've looked at them. And sort of the same thing with this. I don't have an emotional tie to this card. So I'm willing to throw it up for trade on the Blowout forums, and just really interested to see what I could get for it. In terms, not so much in terms of value, but in terms of just other cards, what interesting cards I could pick up and maybe end up keeping a couple, selling a couple, whatever. But that's my plan right now. Might change, I don't know. If I do it, I'll probably do it tomorrow. But yeah, it's a great looking card. I was a little worried that it wouldn't come back as a 9.5, to tell you the truth, and it came back a true gem at 9.5. So I was excited about that. But there you go. I actually think this card is beautiful. I actually love the shininess of both these cards. Squirrel. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me tell you, or let me know what your thoughts are about it. And also Monday, I think I'm going to throw out a June giveaway on Monday, so be looking for that to happen. Hope you have a great weekend, great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.